Oh, hey, strugglers. I know what you're wondering. Okay, it's pretty obvious. It's the elephant in the room, so I'm just going to address it. You're wondering, why are you wearing such an awesome shirt? And where did you get it? Well, guys, I got it from this video's sponsor, Omniwear. I can't believe you guys asked about my shirt, but you didn't say anything about this mask I've been wearing the whole time. It's been right there on my face. You didn't say a word. Probably because it's super inconspicuous and not noticeable at all. I've started to worry that people are watching my videos for my looks and not for my personality. I've seen the comments. All you guys care about is my fat cake and my perfectly symmetrical face. Well, I'm not gonna have it anymore. We should be judging people not by their looks, but by who they are on the inside, just like the hit 2003 reality dating show, Mr. Personality. Oh, heck of a segue, Scott. You're getting good at this. Mr. Personality was basically just The Bachelorette, but all of the guy contestants had to wear these super creepy masks the entire time. Look at this. Look at these horrible masks. These are atrocious. The idea was that Haley was gonna get to know these guys based on their personality and not be influenced by their appearance. And that's cool, I guess. They also aren't allowed to tell her their age or their occupation, so she's really not allowed to know anything about the guys that she's dating, which is kind of weird. Oh yeah, did I mention that the show was hosted by Monica Lewinsky? The Monica Lewinsky in 2003. Do whatever you want with that information. The show starts out with 20 guys, and at the end of the first night, it already gets cut down to only 10 left.
I think this actually totally sucks. You totally missed an opportunity.
So our remaining contestants are Jim, the graduate student, Pete, who is unemployed, yikes, Will, the real estate developer slash millionaire, Willionaire, Peyton, the investment associate, Brian, the attorney, Joseph, the real estate agent, Chris, the motivational speaker, Stan, the software salesman, Ted, the musician, and Michael, the publicist. I can't help but picture them as some kind of like weird crime-fighting group, the Colorful Crusaders, or the Crayon Box Boys. So it's essentially the same dating show format that we've all come to know and love. They have these big group parties with everybody. They get some alone time. There's that one guy who's trying to play the game a little bit too much, you know, manipulate his way to the top. It's all pretty standard stuff. But the fact that they're wearing these goofy ass masks the whole time is such a treat.
Tell the rest of the guys to hurry up with their bikinis and get out here.
Hey, quick, put it up, put it up!
My nipples are hard.
All right, calm down, Red.
We jumped in the pool with Haley. I was blown away. She's got a rocking body.
In front of all of the guys, Chris leans in and invites me for a drink inside the house.
I'll tell you what, here's a beer if you want one.
Oh.
I didn't like really when Chris pulled her out of the jacuzzi. We never got a really good look at her in her bikini.
Isn't it weird how she's only allowed to judge the guys by their character, but they are allowed to look at her like she's a juicy little steak or something? If this show was really about loving somebody for who they are, they should have made Haley dress up as Bible Man too. I don't know. Make it fair for everybody. In my opinion, the most interesting guys on the show to watch are Unemployed Pete, Slimy Brian, Hypnotist Chris, Goofy Stan, and Horny Mike.
My nipples are hard.
They bring the most entertainment value to the show. Everybody else is just kind of normal. You don't really root for them or against them. They're just kind of there. Like Jim. What does Jim do? Help Haley onto a boat? Sick, dude. You're such a Jim. Let's talk about Chris. I think it's fair to say that Chris is the villain of Mr. Personality. From the beginning, he straight up says he's gonna try to use mind control techniques in order to up his chances of winning.
Neurolinguistic programming is essentially a way that you can influence people through different language patterns. When I went out to grab Haley from the pool, I thought for sure, you know what, let the games begin. It's gonna start the backstab and everyone's gonna be like, man, what's he doing? And there's gonna be all these plots.
Just flip through and this is the first thing that caught my eye. When I'm with you, we stay up all night.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna read this one to you. Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Okay, let me finish it then. When I'm with you, I stay up night, but when you're away, I have insomnia.
He has a sketch pad that he keeps on his bed, and it was basically his game plan.
He was the one who kept saying the number 17. You were almost like chanting, whispering. I don't know if it's a mind trick that you've been trying to do or hypnosis.
Hypnosis is sort of a misinterpreted concept. Maybe plant a seed in your head to give me an edge. I don't know. You know, I'm not you.
That's a baller move. I mean, he's all about the brain games. He's playing everyone like a damn fiddle. He's always sneaking away with Haley, watching her like a gargoyle, whispering sweet nothings into her ear, or at least that's what he calls it. Everyone else just knows he's trying to hypnotize her.
It's just kind of when you whisper, sweet nothings to somebody, I think.
What were you trying to do when you're saying 17?
I think having fun.
It's legendary. And I don't mean to spoil anything, but the show did come out 17 years ago. 17? Oh my gosh. But he does make it all the way to the final 2. So there might actually be something to all of this.
Who's going to the Super Bowl? Chiefs and
49ers.
49ers, that's right. God, can you believe how hyped up the Browns were before the season? The Browns, and they just kind of blew it, didn't they? The Browns, the Brownies, because they're soft and gooey, am I right? The Brownies, their quarterback Baker, good old Baker and the Brownies. Bacon Brownies, am I right? Bake Brownies. What do you think is like on me, what do you think is my better feature? Do you think it's like my eyebrows or like my knees? I know it's a weird question. Like my eyebrows or my knees, do you think? Brows or knees? Easy question. Brownies. Which one do you think is better on me?
Brows.
My brows?
What? Hold on, wait. say that again? What'd you say?
The brownies are done.
Next up is Stan, who's also green, but it's this really unpleasant lime green color. And I'll be honest, I think it put him at a disadvantage from the get-go. I mean, it's hard enough looking at the bicentennial man all day, every day, but spray paint his face green? I mean, he never stood a chance. I love Stan because he's so awkward in every single situation he's in. Usually guys that go on shows like this are really suave and smooth, they're sweet talkers. Not my boy Stan.
Here I am.
Hey, Stan.
Brian said to be very aggressive, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Wow, hey, here
Like
we
it or lump
go.
it, we're gonna actually pretend. Princess of the Surreal and I on the boat together. This may be a little foreshadowing of the future right here, don't you think?
How about that?
Hey, what'd you think when I was yelling at you last night? Now, I wasn't yelling at you.
Bro, you gotta stop slapping her thigh like that.
I mean, I'm not getting you at all. I'm really not feeling you. I think you seem to be just on. Like,
Got it.
am I catching you, right or wrong? Are you trying?
I love how brutally honest she is.
No, honestly, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're honest with me. Quite honestly, sometimes I've been like this. If I'm on a date, sometimes I get kind of goofy like this. I don't. I'm gonna make. I've done this before too to make. Oh, I won't do that to you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I understand where you're coming from. I have no hidden agenda.
We need some F's in the chat for Stan. This is probably how I would be if I was on a dating show with people filming me constantly. He's just trying his best, and I love it. He did also completely give up and take his mask off right in the middle of a party so he could go home. Stan is the best. I stan Stan.
I have to admit, I was kind of glad when Stanley took off his mask. It was a case where the personality definitely matched the looks.
Don't do my man Stan like that. You didn't have to roast him.
I really feel like I went out on my own terms. I feel good about my decision. Honestly, I feel relieved.
Oh, Stan, always looking at the bright side. Michael is similar to Stan in that he's very awkward.
My nipples are hard.
But it's even worse because I don't think he realizes how awkward he is. So there's this room in the house called the dark room, and it's where Haley can bring the guys, and it's pitch black down there, so they're allowed to take their masks off, and she can feel their face. I don't know, it's really weird. Well, lucky Michael was the first one to get swept off to the dark room, and needless to say, it did not go well for him while he was down there.
I don't know. I'm not, I don't know what I want to say. Thank you for bringing me down.
Yes, I'm glad you came with me.
It's so sad because the show keeps editing in these clips of him spitting mad game before he went down there.
When I get one-on-one time with her, I will be the aggressor. I don't have a problem doing that. She's a woman. Women want the man to be the man and make the first move. And I know that, and I'll do that.
And then they show all of what actually happened.
I'm uncomfortable talking about myself sometimes.
Okay.
Do you want to touch my face?
Yeah. I could kind of feel his hair was thinning while touching it in the dark room.
I know we've already got some F's in the chat for our boy Stan, but if we could get a few for our fallen brother Mike, that'd be greatly appreciated. Well, while Michael and Haley are downstairs, let's check in on unemployed Pete. Oh, hell yeah, that's my move.
Sometimes I just want to have fun. You have to look at it through my eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait, what now?
You've just got to see this. This is what they call the deliberation room.
In the deliberation room, I'm able to see the things the guys thought I would never be able to see. What is Pete doing?
Oh boy, Pete, what did you do, bud?
Look at Pete. Oh, ew.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pete, why?
And I'm like right outside. Oh my gosh.
I wish you had walked in right now.
I know. It would have been busted.
I don't know about all this. It feels super weird. I think this is a big problem with shows like this. She pulls Pete aside and acts all high and mighty, like real condescending to him about the girl that was dancing in front of him at the party.
A couple guys have come up to me and said, oh man, you should have seen Pete and this one girl, and you know, yeah.
The way I look at it, it's there was no touching of any kind. There was no exchange of any kind of bodily fluids.
Well, there were no bodily fluids exchanged, you see.
Thanks for coming up.
I appreciate your time.
Okay.
What did she say a little bit ago?
And I'm like right outside.
Yeah, that's right. You weren't actually in the room when any of this was going down. Where were you? What were you doing? Oh, that's right. You were in the sex dungeon trying to get freaky with Mr. Balding. And with that being said, I think it's time to talk about Brian. The show tries its darndest to paint slimy Brian as the villain. Well, him and Chris. Let's see if that's true. The first red flag we get is when he asks Haley this question.
Here's what I want to know.
What's that?
Why should I fall in love with you?
It really makes me feel uneasy when someone asks me, you know, why should I be with you?
What's wrong with that? Every interaction she has with these guys, she's asking them questions like this.
What would you bring to a relationship? What do you have that these other guys don't?
How does him asking the same question all of a sudden make you feel uneasy? Well, okay, then Brian does something that's actually pretty shocking, so let's take a look at that.
I'm gonna have some fun. But I'll give you a little tour if you come up this way. This leads the way to our wing.
Can I go in?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Go ahead. This is my lovely bedroom that I share with a couple people.
Okay, nice. I don't think she's that great.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Better. I can show you why.
Hold on, sweetheart. I gotta put my mask on. Nothing happened in the bathroom.
Fooled around a little bit. Did I him? I think that's between he and I.
So, yes. All right, so now we know that Brian on national TV took a dancer from a party into his bathroom and had fellatio. I just want to go on record and say, Brian sucks.
I couldn't wait to see what Brian had to say for himself.
Thanks.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you for coming to talk to me. I just had been talking to a couple guys, and they said that you had left with one of our lady guests and something may have happened.
I did give one of the guests a tour of the house. We did go into the bathroom. That's probably what you heard.
But what was that all about?
Nothing happened in the bathroom. Nothing happened. I did spend some time with her. I didn't do anything with her. Nothing happened. It didn't.
He's just lying straight to her face here. Not a cool move, dude. But the way that he handles it from here on is hilarious.
Nothing happened. But here's the deal. I look at this like what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Because I'm doing it, it's okay for you guys to do it as well.
Yeah, basically. Absolutely.
He do kind of got a point, though. You can't even say the reason she's mad is because of the fellatio. I said that word twice in this video now. I could totally see being peeved about that. I'd probably be pretty upset myself. But we know that that's not why she's mad, because she's just as mad at Pete, and as we know,
There was no exchange of any kind of bodily fluids.
so as far as I can tell, she's only mad because she's not getting all of the attention. And that's a little silly. Thank you so much. Hit that notification bell. We have to stop treating the protagonists of shows like this as if they're infallible, okay? The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Paulie and Vinny in Double Shot at Love. They're all doing something that's really weird. Just acknowledge that and stop acting like anybody is perfect, okay? Because they're not. The group of guys on Mr. Personality is hilarious to me, because if you ever watch a show like The Bachelorette, it's usually half of the guys are successful entrepreneurs or something. There's another handful that's like sexy firefighters or veterinarians. And then there's maybe one or two goofballs to just have some good TV drama. But on this show, half of the contestants were goofballs. And I think that's really beautiful. Wow. I love the name the Cranbox Boys so much. I think it'd be a wasted opportunity to not turn them into a boy band. So far from reality. Girl, the things that I would do to you, I don't think I should even say it. Just let me know when you get in the mood, 'cause you and me gonna be butt naked. Wait, what's that? You're ready right now? I was not expecting that, oh God. Okay, you can do this, Michael. Just don't let her know you're going bald. Hey there, hello, can't wait to know what makes you go all crazy. I'm here to show my love for you, but let's take it slow. My baby's gonna be falling under a spell tonight, and I don't wanna move too fast. Trouble is calling, but it'll be alright. There's definitely not a killer under this mask. What's up, baby? I was thinking maybe you and I could run away. Dream vacation all across the nation, fly around on separate planes. What do you mean, why separate planes? What if there's like a hot flight attendant or something? I'm gonna want to try to hit that. It's gonna be pretty hard if I have a girl with me, right? Oh my God, you never let me do what I want.
Lil Pete, baby, Lil Pete, baby, move my feet, baby, move my feet, baby.
In a mansion with my mask on, get my dance on, I'ma have fun. It's 3 a.m. but girl, I'm wide awake. 4, 5, 6 more shots I'm taking. We could party all the night away. Bodily fluids got exchanged, hell yeah. Tell me that I'll be alright, I swear to God. I won't put my hand on your thigh again. Tell me that I'll make it through the day. I won't touch you anymore, I won't touch you anymore. Hey guys, sorry to butt in here again, but my ex-girlfriend actually just texted me, so I'm gonna head over to her place really quick. I'll be back though. Keep the hot tub bubbling for me, alright? You get it, it's cool. I think it's clear to see I'm Mr. Personality. Don't run away now, baby, please don't go. When you are here with me, it's so far from reality. I'll show my face right after I propose. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You can stream the song anywhere. I'll put the link in the description for it. Also, don't forget the link for Omniwear is in the description, and use my code if you want to get some rad new clothing. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Goodbye. I think it's clear to see I'm Mr. Personality.